Hey everybody, Timmy from the Tactical Defender. So I have another story for you. Story time. Another vlog. This particular story is about getting knocked out. The one time in my life I was actually knocked out. I will tell you that many of you know I trained in the fighting arts for a lot of years, many years. The last one I trained in was Taekwondo. That was for 7 years in Taekwondo. I mostly did that, not only the fighting, I wanted to get into the kind of the tournament circuit. I've never done that. And I wanted to kind of get my hand at breaking stuff, bricks and wood, a lot of wood. I was really good at doing that. And the fitness part of it, I was really interested in. And our self-defense was Hapkido, which was fantastic. But this story here is about me getting knocked out one time in my life in the ring, no less. All right, so there I am. I do believe, a purple belt. So it was white, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple. And then there were multiple belts up before black belt. I was in Long Island, New York. I do believe Long Island, New York. There was nobody there my age, my weight, and my belt. Now I trained with some really good people. I had fought black belts before, not a problem. Remember, I come from other fighting disciplines as well, so I'm not new to this. Kind of new to Taekwondo, but not new to fighting, I guess. So they kept, there's nobody in my age, belt, weight, all that, right? So they came to me and they said, you know, there's a guy, your weight, height, the whole 9 yards, age, but he's a black belt. Will you fight? Do you want to fight? First they asked my master, I had a Korean master, Master Jung, and he said, yeah, if Tim, in his very bad English, yeah, if Tim wants to. And I said, okay, no problem. And this guy, I think, originally was going to do this like out of like charity for me. So a couple fights later, we go up and we're ready. We get into the ring and the ref is there and there's a table with masters and judges. There's corner judges. I have somebody, I think it was my master, was in my corner, my chair, and the guy has someone on his side. So I'm getting ready. Now remember, I mean, I can fight. I've come from other disciplines. I can, you know, I was what many called a headhunter. I had really good head kicks. Both legs. I could fight left, righty, lefty, righty. I could spinning roundhouse kicks, either legs, jumping back kicks, back hook kicks. It was coming either way. You weren't going to see it. I could set you up with body kicks, finish with a spinning head kick. I'm telling you, I was good. We go out there and they said, because you are just a purple belt and he's a black belt, they had us in the middle. They said, no head kicks. And he's like, okay. And I'm like, oh, come on. When I said that, he was like, all right. All right. Because I don't, you know, he's probably thinking that I was going to say, oh, phew, good. Thank God. No, I wanted head kicks. And they asked my master, is it okay? And he said yes, but the table of masters, the judges, all Koreans, said no head kicks. And I was kind of like, ah, damn, you know. I believe they were 3 2-minute rounds, I think. We go out there the first time, him and I, and we do the bowing, and then we go. I kind of just stood back, watched, let him throw some stuff, very soft, very easy. And then I threw a couple, and I was trying. And then he followed up with a kick to the midside, a very hard kick, which was fine. It didn't stop me. he definitely scored, but it didn't stop me. It did it, and I do believe that he had some concern on his face. So I said, okay, all right, because I thought he was going to, again, just kind of be easy on me because I was a lower belt. But when that happened, I went, oh, all right, let's go. I finished the first round. I won the first round. I followed up with all kinds of stuff. Everything he came at me, I'm back kicking. I mean, everything was body. Double, triple roundhouse kicks. Now, I have a very... I want to say unorthodox fighting, because in Taekwondo you're taught when you're standing, when they're coming in, to go back, but back with kicking, counterattack. I don't go back. I don't run. I either stand there and hit you with something, I come into you, I step, I blend with you, or I sidestep and follow up with stuff. I don't go back like you're actually taught in Taekwondo. Several times I had trained with people in Taekwondo, and when they're coming at bum, 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 and I just bang, and I hit them, or I hit them with something, they literally said, you're supposed to go backwards. I'm like, no. So I'm hitting them, and I'm hitting them hard with kicks, not fists. One of the times, you are allowed to punch in the chest. If he came in with a kick, you kind of bang and you hit, and I did that. That kind of stunned him a little bit. So the first round I won. The second round I won. I really did good the second round. And he's getting pissed. He's getting really mad. And a part of me was too. A couple times I went to follow up with a back hook kick or something to the face, spin roundhouse, and I kind of realized, and I had to change up my spin roundhouse kick and hit him in the chest or the stomach or the chest, and not the head, which I was going for. So then I won the first round, like I said. I won the second round, and then the third round came. Again, he's not hitting me. I'm moving. I'm stepping in, and he's getting pissed. He's really getting pissed. And there was no doubt that I won that round. Well, here we are. The bell's about to go off. I come in with bam, 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 go to kick, and he line drives me in the head with a roundhouse kick. He was pissed. Hits me in the head. I take full blame for that, even though we weren't doing head kicks, and I very well controlled myself the whole time, and he did too, up until the very last ding, right at the ding. He was pissed. I shouldn't have allowed him to kick me in the head. I should have been, even though I knew we weren't doing head kicks, I should have at least still protected against head kicks, as if it was a real fight. And I didn't. He hit me in the head, got me right, and I went out. From the moment I realized, I come in kicking, and I just saw it, and whack. From the moment he hit me to when I hit the ground, I was out. I was dreaming. It wasn't very long, but I remember hitting the ground. But from the moment he kicked me to the moment I hit the ground, there's no doubt I was out. It wasn't on the ground, like you've seen some of them, still punching while they're knocked out. It wasn't nothing like that. But from when I was standing to the point I was on the ground, I was out. And I remember when I hit, and I kind of and I knew what had happened, and I kind of looked over, and he's his whole yay, and I'm thinking, when am I supposed to be doing this? What are you yaying about? I don't, needless to say, I have a photo. I tried looking for it before I made this video. And I have a photo, and I won. He got disqualified for that. We have a photo of, he took third place in something else. There was another guy there. I took first. And I remember they're holding my arm up. I'm on the top podium, and he looks pissed. He's bad. He's really bad. We did talk after, and he said he lost his cool. I apologize. And in 7 years of Taekwondo, I lost a lot, but I won a lot. And that was the only time I took 2 beatings, really bad beatings in Taekwondo, not on the street, and fighting in the ring. And that was one, more or less. And the other one was a semi-pro soccer player who decided to try Taekwondo, and he had zero control over his kicks. He was kicking me anywhere and everywhere. In Taekwondo, like if I go to kick and you go to move and you move the target I was going to kick, you have to stop, follow up, or switch up, or whatever, however you want to word it. This guy didn't. If he threw a kick and I moved and I was going to counter with something, that leg was still coming, and he had huge quadriceps and hamstrings. That leg was coming no matter what. It was hitting you no matter what, whether the target was a legit target or not. I won that fight with the semi-pro soccer player, but I went home hurting. I was hurting. I mean, my thighs were swollen. He was kicking me in the hip. I don't know. He thought he was a Muay Thai fighter, and he was kicking me in the thighs. I mean, he was bad, and he said it. He said I was just a big, big idiot out there. He would just swing that leg, and if you didn't get out of the way, I'm telling you, my God. Yeah, that was it. And not too long, after that, I got to my black, and then I went 1 week before my 2nd degree black belt, and I quit. I got black. 3 years later, I was going to get my 2nd degree black belt, and I found out that my master was charging a $1,000 2nd degree black belt test fee. I didn't have $1,000. I thought the $500 test fee for your first dan, your first black belt, was too much, and then he told me through the years, because I taught at the school, I helped out a lot, I'll discount you, I'll take care of you. When the time come, he was all about the money, and I believe that was it. I dropped out, no more, I was done. That kind of really ruined the whole idea of what the martial arts were all about for me, especially with the history him and I had, and what I had done for him, helping him. He was fresh from South Korea, here, barely any English, and anyway, yeah, that's that, everybody. Thank you for watching this story. Be well, stay safe, watch your head, watch your six, stay armed, carry a knife, carry mace, a club,